Larry, what's up, man? How you doing? Carlos, you want to close the bat? Let me know what team you want. I'm not showing you the screen here, so that makes it hard, but I'll set it aside for you. Let's do this. Let's show you any one of these teams here: Arizona, Chicago, White Sox, Colorado, Houston, Angels, Miami, Milwaukee, Minnesota, Oakland, Pittsburgh, San Diego, San Francisco, Tampa Bay, Texas, Toronto, Washington. I'm doing good, Larry. As good as I can do after Packers loss with injuries on a Sunday afternoon. Right? We're just gonna I'm going to type in the chat here in a second so everyone knows that I'm aware that they lost. San Fran, Carlos, you got it. I got my father-in-law calling me. Cannot answer. Yeah, see, Dustin, I swear. You know what? Actually, I want to give Dustin some. I want to give him a shout out. Dustin, you didn't text me once during the game. You didn't message me once during the game, even though you could have. I will say though, you up until the very end, you thought, hey, there's a chance they'd come back, or we were ahead, we were feeling good. So I bet you weren't too confident until the end. But then the second half, man, Denver's defense smothering. Bo Nix somehow hit every pad. He looked MVP quality player. Our defense looked bad. Injuries didn't help. I think even with when Parsons went out, that you could feel the air get sucked out of us. He was the only one pressuring the quarterback. That was a good game. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Denver was fake good. I now know they're not fake good. Not just because we lost to them. I think they could beat anyone. I think if they play their game, they got a shot. It was fun to watch, but yeah, I'm the same way. I don't. There's certain people that talk it all the time, and I'll give it back to them when it's time. But I don't talk too much. In your face. I take it too seriously sometimes. I need. Carlos taking Atlanta $3, but it was a fun game, that's for sure. And I thought we had it. We looked good in the first half, and then all of a sudden, that long interception. It was just such a good play by Surtain, man. He hyped all, grabbed it, came down 50-yard pass, and then Watson gets hurt, and then later on, Parsons gets hurt, Tom gets hurt. And it felt like we just could not do anything. Not just because of that, but that's exactly happened to us in the Chicago game. Oh, there is a black bag. I'm typing right now. Chicago, we sucked in the second half too. I'm going to be vague on this one, guys. So a little vague. Okay, good luck. Guess a top 20, skip the parentheses, all-time wide receiver. Get it right, win $10. Big Al's credit. A top 20 all-time receiver. So it could be, top 10, top 5, top 1, top 20. It also goes to just, some of you guys think someone's in top 20 that's not. Remember, think about who's signing autographs. There's probably some top 20ers that don't sign much that I wouldn't have. So keep that in mind, My Cowboys suck. They were actually keeping it competitive. I know it's the Vikings, but McCarthy also looks good now too. So that's tough. I feel like I missed a comment. Hold on. Philly, Bengals and Cowboys. Yeah, that was rough. Chiefs out too. Atlanta. I got you on Atlanta, Carlos. Put a timeout. Wasn't super con. No black bag. Coworkers suck. Yeah, just not. That was a nice play. See, I didn't even see that. PS2. That's such a good play by him. Micah getting hurt sucked. Yeah, it does suck. Carlos, Chiefs in the. Is Kansas City gone? Or am I? Oh, it's right there. Gotcha, Carlos. Chiefs in the HP Elite card. Irving, Randy Moss, Marvin Harrison, all great guesses. Yes, I would put all those guesses in my top 20. So, same with Chris Carter. Could be one of those. Could not be one of those. Okay, the bounty, guys. By the way, this is the guess. Sorry, the bounty's $10. I need to do the. I'm behind, man. My poll too. So you keep me talking about Packers, and my brain goes to mush. Which positions will hit most tonight? Smith bounty. We're going quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, and the other. Smith bounty. We're you guys didn't really tie or anything, but we're gonna. I've had this for a long time. I just haven't used it. Not that I love this helmet, but I get a lot of slack when I use college, and I've had Devonta Smith NFL helmets, so we just haven't used it. I might start doing some winner's choices that are cheaper for stuff like this. It's fun, but it just doesn't. It sits on my shelf. I don't use it. Devonta Smith, Heisman, 2020 inscription. Nice red ink on this too. It's an Eclipse for Alabama, so it's a fun little helmet. Back certified. That's what the bounty is today. So if you guys win the bounty, someone will win the Devonta Smith. If college is not your thing and you want to trade for the Theismann or Hester or the Mini, which is Darrelle Revis, you can do that too. So that's what we're doing tonight for our bounty. So those are the two things: bounty and black bag guess. $20 break. So no dollar break today, Carlos. We do it every other week, and this week we did a winner's choice, and that just filled up today. There's still a hockey winner's choice, but I don't think hockey's your thing, Carlos. Some big. I don't know why the hockey winner's choices aren't moving. I know it's a little more expensive, but there's some. I mean, there's two Ovechkins you can choose from. You have to add a little bit on those, but most Ovechkins are over the $700, $800 range now. There's McKinnon, there's Yager, there's Orr, there's Matthews. Those are all $500+ jerseys. Yager may be a little bit lower than that, depending on the style and where you find it. Anyways, that's that. I think there's 9 left on that. 7 have been claimed, so we're almost halfway. We'll leave it open for the next day or two. If it moves, we'll roll with it. If not, we'll pull it down. If it's paid, I'll send back to you. Anyways, yeah. So no, we'll have a dollar break next week, Carlos. So check in with me again on Monday during the day before the stream if you want to see what's open. I'm happy to let you know what's available. I know you kind of get hosed showing up a little later and not having Facebook. All right, guys, let's run some random for the baseball bat. We are closed in hockey. We are not closed in the HP card. 1 spot left there. Closed in Radkey, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots left in the 3-boxer for Big L's. I switched from 4 to 3. Just felt like the right thing to do today, so that's what we're rolling with. We'll do a 3-boxer life after that. We'll do some more Radkey. We'll do some licensed jerseys. Added some fun names today: Hasek, Lawrence Taylor, and Andrew McCutcheon. Second place on the roulette, Larry. I saw that. Just barely got second place. I think I got second place 4 times this weekend. And then you know what I did? Someone messaged me and said, hey, just so you know, if you win, you have to add for the tariffs. And I said, doesn't matter. I get second in every single one. And then right after I said that, I felt stupid responding like that, and I won 2 straight. So that's what I get. I don't ever complain. I wasn't even complaining. I just said, it's not going to matter. I keep getting second place. So we don't have to talk about tariffs. Dustin, gotcha. Dustin. That was not on purpose. Dustin, gotcha on the Panthers. Your Broncos look great. The funny part is I don't have a problem against the Broncos. I kind of semi-cheer for them when the Packers aren't playing. I don't have a second team, not even at all. But there's some teams that I don't hate. Like I don't hate the Bills. I don't hate the Broncos. Even though they beat us in the Super Bowl, it's weird, right? From the AFC, there's a few teams I don't hate. So I don't hate Cincy, Denver, Buffalo are teams I root for in the playoffs to make it to the Super Bowl on that side of the line. Yeah, If you can hit an Ovi, that's top of the line. You get a nice Ovi besides Ovechkin, McDavid, a few others. Crosby a little more expensive. So 1 left in card, 4 left in there. Let's get our randoms going for the bat. We'll start with the bat. We'll then go to the hockey jerseys. We'll do an elite card, which is almost full. We'll do Radke, then Big L's, and then we'll get to some life fills. Starting early tonight, guys. I appreciate you letting me do that. That helps me go to bed late and not be tired the next morning heading to work. So I appreciate it. 15 names here. This is the random for the baseball bat. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I still don't have my music in my ears either. I'll get in a little bit here. Calvin Johnson, Blackback. I want to say Moss since I'm chasing him. I probably should have said top 10 to make it easier. And you know what? Everyone that's guessing has done a top 10. Let's say top 10. Both those, Moss and Calvin Johnson, top 10. Easier a little bit since everyone's guessed a top 10er anyways. I'm just trying to make it not so like all these 10 names if you get it right. And I'll get people to say he's not top 10, maybe, or maybe you will say he's top 10. I think this guy is firmly top 10. I'm not going to say what number I think he is, but I think he's firmly, easily in the top 10. Okay, baseball bat. Let's roll with this. We'll come back. We'll run randoms on the elite card once the last spot gets claimed, and then we'll move on. I hope I didn't miss any claims. Chiefs, elite. Nope. Okay. Steve, you've got the Dodgers in Washington. Craig, you've got New York, Yankees, Minnesota. David Elliott, Detroit, Toronto. Craig, Baltimore, Miami. Greg, Kansas City, Milwaukee. David L., Philadelphia, Pittsburgh. Brad, Chicago, Atlanta. That's the Cubs, sorry. Houston and Texas. Eric, you have St. Louis, Tampa Bay. Chad, you have Cincy and San Diego. Jeff V., Seattle, Colorado. Scorching, Cleveland and the White Sox. Larry A., Mets and Oakland. David L., Boston, Arizona. And Carlos, San Francisco, and the Angels. You know what I forgot to do today? Maybe I didn't, but did I make a post saying we were on early today? No, I don't think I did. I'll delete that later, but I don't think I think I just tagged you guys saying it was earlier, but I don't think I made a post saying we're on early tonight. So those that didn't join that will show up later will show up and stuff will be done. All right. I read them off. I believe I did. Okay, so let's close this. Keep the votes open for bat and East Coast. After that, we'll shut it down. Get your bounty guesses in for the positions. We're doing a full size today. Devonta Smith, Alabama, scripted Heisman, Eclipse full size. Let's put numbers on these. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Also, guys, you're probably wondering why we have a basketball card here. Remember the one we had last week? I think it was last Wednesday. It's already here. I asked for a replacement since the card had a smudged autograph. They said sure. So they sent me one from Series 2, 2025, 2026. This is for David. So he should not have to worry about receiving a smudged card as a winning card. I asked him if he wanted me to ship it to him sealed or crack it for everyone to have fun seeing who it is, and he said crack it. So we'll open this after a few of these, and then this is just for fun. So replacement HP was kind enough to say, yeah, I agree. That's a little smudged, a little too smudged. Let's get you a replacement. So we'll do that. Back though, let's roll a number here. I'm running out of space. There are 2 more trades for hockey, but we'll talk about that in a second. Running out of space. I need a space to roll. Get nice. 6-sider, I guess, since I don't know what I do with my 4-sider. 1, 2, or 3 is what we need for the baseball bat. 5 doesn't work. We'll re-roll. 5 doesn't work. We'll re-roll. Here comes another 5. I can fill 3 in a row. Oh, that was a 1, 2 before it fell off. There it is. Still 1. Poetic justice. 1. Okay. 1 is what we're opening. 2 and 3 is what we'll leave. I've learned that I just like to perform surgery on these instead of opening them all and having them roll around. So open the tube like this. Grab the tube out. And we're doing bats. Been a little bit since we've done a bat. I love doing bats. We'll try to keep doing bats for a little bit more than just these 3, hopefully. I only have 3 now, but I'll try to get some more so we can kind of have a little bat run going here. Baseball Bats Series 6. This is bat 96 of 100, close to a bookend bat. Let's see what we get. I'm going to assume that they put it in this direction. It is my least favorite thing to open. If you guys will give me 10 seconds here so I don't have to listen to myself talk and echo in my office. Let me get some music going here. Sure. Discover Weekly. Well, let's do that. Okay, good luck on the back, guys. Thanks for helping these ones close pretty quickly this time. We got down to the last 2 or 3 pretty quick, and these ones just filled live, or I think I cut all the way around. Fingernail breaker. There's got to be an easier way. Okay, I just looked to see if there was words on that. There is. So the name here will be on this one. If we can't figure out who it is. Looks like it's got a tag on the bat that I don't want to see. MLB authenticator here. Don't know what the COA is yet until we get to the other side. Let's do it like this and get rid of the label. Fanatics. I don't mind that. So Fanatics certified here. This is a black Rawling. No, it's Louisville Slugger. Maybe it's a personalized bat. I see some silver writing. Let's see. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It is a personalized. Beauty. 125 Louisville Slugger, powerized bat. Over there it says genuine T141 Louisville Slugger with a facsimile signature here that we can read, and that is Carlton Fisk. I'd be shocked if it wasn't. It is. Carlton Fisk. We've had him in Big Al's series. I know what team we had him on. I don't know if he's played for other teams. That's a fun hit. Didn't he hit a World Series clinching home run or something? Didn't he do something pretty cool? Played for 2 teams around the same amount of years, maybe a little bit more for the White Sox, but we do games played. So let's see what games played, who he has more games for. It's either the Red Sox or the White Sox. 1969 and then 71 to 80 with the Red Sox, and then 81 to 93 with the White Sox. I don't like these. Baseball stresses me out, man. Dave says Red Sox. Let me just look at the stats here. Okay, it's not on there. Geez, 2,499 career at-bats. Or is that games? It's games. At-bats, 8,700. Hold on. Where do you play more games, guys? Looks like he played more games with the Chicago White Sox. 13 years with the White Sox, 11 years with the Boston Red Sox. So more years and more games. So that's a White Sox bat. Let's go find where the White Sox are. And I know you had Boston, Dave. Sorry, unless you had Chicago as a random. We've always done games played on non-logoed stuff, which it's not. Chicago White Sox was the Cleveland claim for scorching. Ray hitting the White Sox. Carlton Fisk. I want to say that our jersey we had was a White Sox jersey too. Maybe Larry won that one, but I could be wrong. I know he was chasing him, but I don't know if he got him. Louisville Slugger, Carlton Fisk going to the Chicago White Sox. Games played N years, gets the nod on both of those. I don't know who he signs for more on logoed stuff, but that's a nice bat. Congrats, Ray. Scorching, hitting on the bat. Carlton Fisk. Not a headliner, but that's a fun name. You did. It was White Sox, right? Because you're a White Sox fan, or I think you like a few different teams, Cleveland and White Sox maybe, but I want to say that's why you're after it because it was on a White Sox jersey. All right, guys. Since we're here anyways, let's do this now. And I know Dave's here. So I explained that Dave won our NBA card. It was a nice one last week, but it had a little smudge on the auto. I reached out and they said, yeah, let's replace it. So they replaced it. So this is Dave's personal box. He doesn't deserve to get a smudged autograph from a third party. So this is box 40 of 100, Series 2. Got here today. We're just going to crack it open. He said, let's all enjoy it together. So we're going to enjoy it together. And since nobody's vying to win this, and it's Dave, let's all just vote for something killer for Dave. So Dave, this will go out to you. I did send the other one, obviously. It's your choice of what you want to do with that. It's not horrible, but it's noticeable. There's a smudge on the other one, you know. I was hoping for gold, I'm not going to lie. Well, let's see what you get. What direction are we going? We're going this way. Let's hold on. 3, 2, 1. Is this the same guy? Or did we just pull him a different week? I swear we just saw this guy, but I don't think this was the one that was smudged, unless I'm going crazy. Chicago Bulls, Matas Buzelis, however the heck you say his name, Optic, Donruss Optic, and it is chromish. On sticker card, Chicago Bulls Dominators card, and it is numbered as well to 99. 99. So Matas Buzelis, Chicago Bulls after our Chicago White Sox bats. Chicago Knights so far. Going to Dave. Dave, nice hit. Larry, you won that one. Okay, so that wasn't the smudge one. It was the before, huh? It wasn't the same card, though, either, right? It was a different card, just the same player? I don't think it was a Donruss Optic. Dave, nice one there. So, like I said, you can choose what to do with the one that has a little smudge, but they get your replacement. So, that's cool. Youngin for the Bulls. I'll take a picture. Might as well later. I'm going to get it off the screen, though. We will do more basketball tomorrow, but from our case, this is not even the same series, so it doesn't really do much with our case. Yeah, of course. Okay. Time for East Coast. I know I keep saying time's ticking, and you run out of time to give me some suggestions for East Coast. I sent them a big, long list today. I think I had like 82 names on it. I picked a ton that we've seen, a bunch that we haven't seen. He'll try to fulfill what he can to put in the series. If there's any, same guy, different card, that's what I thought. If there's any last-minute suggestions on players that you want, small, medium, large players, or just teams in general, I did already give him some suggestions on teams, on players. We can throw that into the mix before he builds the next series. We're down to 8 jerseys. That'll last us the next 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 if we're only on one time next week. We're still looking for our community hits here, but down to, that's not 8, that's 10. So who are we? 22. So we opened 20. That's just last week's. 20's gone. 31.46. 28's gone. 31.46.50, 52, and 60. All right, that's correct. Okay, so we're down to 8. We'll do 2 today. We'll do 2 on Wednesday. Price is going to go up by $1.02 every break, unfortunately. We're splitting the cost between less and less spots. They will continue to fill semi-fast, too, so probably need to be on the first half an hour if you want to snag a spot in these ones. Maybe not. Maybe they'll slow down once the price goes up again, but either way. Great value on these. Joseph, you've got Wah and Stutzel. Brett, you've got Bedard and Newhook. Jeff H., Chelios, and Fleury. Joseph, Fuhr, and McMichael. Christian at Waffleboard, you have Sakic and Shen, Jeff H. Carlson and Dobish. Joseph K., you've got Wolf and Palat, Jonathan R., Panarin and Kempe, Larry V., Barkov and Hextall, Larry A., Solani, Myers, Gudis, and Scheifele, Jake, Faber and Heiskanen, Brian W., Hasek and Uyghur, Schwartz and Lilleberg, Jeff H., you have Nyes and Sanderson, Daryl, you have Taves and Barbashev, and Jonathan R., Askarov and Ekholm. Just added Hasek to my series, but it's the classic-looking blue Fanatics Premium. This is the Fanatics Breakaway Alternate. Both great jerseys. Let's get our boxes. Top 2 is what we're going to open tonight. We'll close the poll and the guesses here in a second. If you're just showing up, I've got a top 10, top 20 NFL wide receiver of all time in here. If you guess who it is, you get $10 credit to use tonight. Copy those. Let's go over here. Let's do this. HPL, that's the wrong one. HPLE NFL card has 1 spot left to close this. And Carlos, I just see that now. Detroit in the 3 box. Gotcha. I'm going to go type it in now before I forget, because then I'll try to sell it from underneath you. So just Vegas, Rams, and New Orleans left in the 3 box. Vegas, Rams, New Orleans. Go back to this screen. 7 times to get our top 2 names, top 2 numbers, that is. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 17 and 31. Still have the original one from our first box 60. I don't know why that's interesting to me, but I'll see who it is. 17 and 31 is what we're rolling with tonight. Let's stop sharing. Got my list up here. Good to go. 17 is right here. 31 right here. I'm going to move the rest of these. Put them on the ground for now. Same crates we've had before, except for I added 2 new ones. So we still have Matt Zuccarello, Minnesota Wild. They're a little scarier now. Quinn Hughes scored in his first game. That's kind of cool. Ivan Barbashev, Vegas. Cam York on the, I love the way those jerseys look. Philadelphia, Fanatics Premium. I'm adding Mikhail Sergachev, Tampa Bay Lightning, Fanatics, and Pat LaFontaine, Islanders, Reebok. I've had that jersey before. I do like that jersey. So those are 5 trade options that you hit, and you want to trade for one of those, you can. Still have any Andrew Whitworth? I have not seen a Whitworth like signing or something new of his in a long time, Larry. I'll have to look to see if I have one in the reserves or in the series. I shouldn't say I don't, but it's not a name that I've like had come in recently, which is a shame because there was a little bit there where he was signing and I had a few items and then they all just kind of dried up. Don't think he signs very often, which is crazy because he's out and about, you know. Maybe he's too busy. Okay, good luck all. 17 and 31. We'll be down to 6 after this. Woo. No response. Yeah. I'll look around, Larry. I'll see if I can find one. I love Whitworth too. I don't care if it's Rams or Bengals either. He's fun. Okay, here we go. Good luck, all. See the team. I know who this one is. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That sure looks like the Breadman. And it is. That's number 10. I almost said to him, I know we have a few Rangers fans, but some of them don't participate anymore. So I didn't include the Rangers as someone we want to see more of. We see a lot of Rangers anyways. If there's teams you guys want to see more of, let me know and I'll make a note about it. But this is Artemi Panarin, the Breadman, Fanatics Premium. That was claimed. I think we went 5 or 6 straight non-claim spots hitting, or at least like 6 out of the last 7. Jonathan R. Panarin and Kempe on the line. Panarin is the hit. Found a nice hit. Beautiful jersey. Fanatics Premium on this one. I feel like he's been playing pretty well lately, too. I keep seeing his name and hearing him. Panarin. Rangers. Fanatics Premium. You've been after him. I doubt it's a trader, but if you know the 5, if you want to trade. Beautiful hit there. Rangers A-patch as well. Why is Trocheck the captain and Panarin the, what is it? Is it the assistant captain? Alternate, maybe it's alternate captain? What makes Trocheck more of a captain than Panarin, or is that not how it works? People that know. And Craig was after Panarin for a while too. Some of the previous series. I think I've got one for Big Al's down the road too, so we'll have another one, but I'll take a picture of that one still. The box too far away. Nice hit, Jonathan. Congrats. 31. Well, we're in the right direction. We're hitting claimed hits. Let's hit a community hit. Come on. If we hit a community hit, we'll be back to odd numbers as well, which means we'd have to have a solo claim in between there no matter what. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That is another claimed hit that's been chased for a while now. Multiple series chased on this one. Those ones don't have the headliner pitcher, but this is a headliner. Pitcher headliner of this series. He's been in before. He's been swapped in and out of headliner pitchers. This series, he is on the headliner pitcher board. He's not played yet this series, or this season. I have no idea if he's coming back this season. You guys would know better than me. That is Alexander Barkov, Sasha Barkov. Fanatics Premium for the Florida Panthers. And that's pretty sure Larry. Let me make sure before I put my foot in my mouth. Larry V taking Barkov. You've been after him for a while, Larry. I think you saw him hit once. Or maybe, no. Did we hit Barkov? And it didn't land in your hands, maybe someone else did. You jump back on him, you stay true, and you're hitting there. Barkov, Fanatics Premium, Florida Panthers. This one's got the C patch. What a great jersey. Great player, too. Fight strap there. Nice hit, Larry. I doubt you're trading either. These are both claim hits, so congrats, you two. I'll keep the 5 options going forward for the next little while, and I might swap some in and out, but make it a little more fun having some trade options on these. If you hit one that you're not after. Keep Panarin, and Larry, I'm pretty sure you're keeping Barkov. Beautiful. The other day I did like a little inventory of my jerseys. I only have 2 Florida jerseys I've kept. I had like 3 that I ended up giving away or trading. I only have 2. This is one of them, Barkov. But I need more Florida items. Kind of pathetic. Back-to-back champs, and I have 2 jerseys. I can't remember who the second guy is right now either. Great hits there. Larry's saying, I'm still looking for a dang duck. I got to have faith that one of those last 6 is a duck. Okay. Congrats, you two. We are now to football. Yeah, congrats. And we're not closed. I think I'm confusing myself, right? I think Chiefs were the last claim. Let me pull the screen up here. So I had Chiefs in the elite card. I don't think anyone else has claimed an elite spot since then. Let me make sure, though. Detroit, 3 box. Congrats, J5. Keeping. Okay, so we're to the elite card. We're 1 spot away. Let me read off the teams that are available here. Let me put them in alphabetical order first. Still kind of sitting from claims from last week since I just copy-paste them over. Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, Carolina, Cleveland, Denver, Houston, Jacksonville, Minnesota, New Orleans, Giants, Jets, San Francisco, Seattle, Tampa Bay, Tennessee, and Washington. 17 spots. One of those will get claimed. The other 16 will be given as randoms. Carlos took the Chiefs. We'll get to the rag key box right after this. We'll do live. We'll do Big Al's 3 box after that, and then a live fill 3 box as well on top of that. And then we'll get moving through some live fills, but a few more pre-fills. Last chance to guess a top 20 all-time wide receiver that I've got in the black bag. If you get it right, you get some credit. Also, last chance to give me your vote for positions. You guys are barely giving tight end other the nod on the position. QB right behind, wide receiver, running back behind those. So one spot here, we'll wait till we get that one filled up, and then we'll roll with HP first, then Radkey, then Big L's. Who's in the game tonight? I know Dolphins are playing, but I can't remember who they're playing. Oh, gosh. Don't do that, please. Speaking of which, Florida's up 3-0. Who's playing NFL, though? It's Miami and Pittsburgh. That's right. Thomas knows. Miami, Pittsburgh. Okay. Brian, taking Tampa Bay to close us. Thanks, Brian. Okay, let's get some randoms going here. Started off with a nice card last week. I think most of these are going to be pretty dang fun. So we'll get through this case in the next month or two, and then we'll see what we do after that. 16 claims, 16 randoms. Let's get them going here. 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Tennessee on top, Giants on bottom. 2 here. Okay, Greg, I've got you with the Rams in Tennessee. Dave, Indy, New England, New Orleans, and Seattle. Brad, you have Chargers and Minnesota. SP, you've got Vegas and Carolina. Eric B, you've got Dallas and Houston. Chad, you have Chicago and Baltimore. Bill, I sent out the helmet on Thursday morning. Perfect. I'll look for it. What's today? Monday? Probably here tomorrow or Wednesday, I would suppose. No, it's all good. I read your email. I just forgot to reply, I think. Just read it today. Where was I? Chad, Chicago, Baltimore, Bill S, Green Bay, and the Jets. Scorching, Buffalo, Jacksonville. Christy, you have Miami, Arizona. Nate P, you have Philly, Cincy, Washington, Atlanta. Brad, you have Pittsburgh and Denver. Chris, you have Detroit, San Francisco. Carlos, Kansas City, and Cleveland. And then Brian W, you have Tampa Bay and the New York Giants. Okay, let's get a box going here. And then once we get a box, we'll close the poll. We'll look at the item, and we'll move on through the night. Remember, bounty tonight is for a full-size helmet, so we'll try to win the Devonta Smith. What am I doing? I'm closing. And then we're rolling a number 2, 4, 8, and 10. So we're missing just 6. All the odds are over there. Anything but a 6 works on this one. On a 10-side dice, if I can. It's lodged between the pucks. Come here. There it is. Okay. Anything but a 6. That is not a 6. I'll do it upside down and then spin around. So you guys see that's a 2. Just upside down. Box 2. What was it? What product did we have all the evens gone or all the odds gone? Now we're doing the other way around. Box 2. Put these away for now. We'll come back to it next week. Okay. Is the poll closable? Hasn't budged, so we're going to close it. You guys are going tight end other. Going for the 2-spotter. I get the allure. Others and tight ends will count. Wide receivers, running backs, and quarterbacks will not. See if you guys can get the bounty tonight and pick up someone to pick up a Devonta Smith. As far as the guessing goes, the black bag guessing, pretty sure we had at least one right. And I swear, you might have see-through goggles, because I swear you've been right like 4 times. I think I only saw one. Please let me know if I didn't, if I missed one. But Larry V, I think this is like 3rd or 4th time getting the guess right. We got a Cardinals flat white, and that is Larry Fitzgerald. Larry V guessed Fitzgerald above. I swear you have like, you're getting it right more often than you get it wrong. A little crazy. 4th? That's crazy. Did anybody else get Fitzgerald? Or was it just Larry? Hitting the jersey, getting the guess right. That's a great start, Larry. Let's put this over here. Let's get our box. Okay, so you guys are hoping for tight end another. Bounty for Devonta Smith. Guesses are done. We had one get it right. At least one did. We'll do Rad Key next, and then Big Al's full size right after that. This is our box 2. This is Series 10, and this is box 13 of 100 from Series 10 in the HP Elite Series. Anyone do anything fun over the weekend? I can't even remember. I just did a bunch of stuff with my kids. My daughter crashed her scooter and broke her face, basically. I mean, she's fine now, but she came in with blood all over her, screaming and crying. She scared her more than anything. She had her first basketball game. She got scared of playing basketball because they made her do co-ed a few years ago, and then I convinced her to play this year in the all-girls. Scored the first bucket. She loves it. That makes me happy. I think she's got some talent. And then she comes home and crashes her scooter around her face. Other than that, it was a good weekend. Well, and other than the Packers laying a stink bomb. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, I almost ruined it. I'm just trying to get it to where I can hold it and not ruin it. We're going this way. Ooh. You know what? I think Elite is worth it. This is not a gold box, not a case hit. 3, 2, 1. But I'm pretty sure he was on the headliner list, was he not? What a cool card. Is that Zenith? Zenith football, numbered to 50, 03 of 50. Straight yellow patch for Puka Nacua. Mamma mia. What a beautiful hit here. And the Rams, I think, were the first team claimed this week. From the Rams fan, Greg, hitting a nasty Puka Nacua. Look at this. That's about as cool looking of a card as you can get, in my opinion. Look at all the colors. Yellow straight patch, so it's a single color patch. 03 of 50. Jersey autographs from Zenith Football 2024 Panini. Greg, what a great hit. Congrats. Numbered, autographed, patched. I don't think it's a rookie card. That's the only thing you could get more off that is if it was rookie. Man, what a beautiful card. Shimmers and shines. See all that? Frozen here, 4 degrees. If you saw any of the Bears game, is it? I read about how it was cold and how people were saying as if the other NFC North teams don't play in cold, but I think the Bears field is notoriously bad as well. Can't wait to play there on Saturday. That'd be a great stretch, 6-day stretch. Lose to the Broncos and then lose to the Bears. Hopefully we beat the Bears. Greg, nice hit. Beautiful card. Puka Nacua. I got to go check because I know Puka was a pictured headliner, but I don't think that was the pictured headliner card. And if it was in a gray box. So, no, there was a flawless Puka Nacua. Flawless is expensive. But, man, what a great hit. Puka. You can snag a headliner name without having it be the headliner box. So, I don't know what I did with theirs. The cover. Greg, congrats. Starting with wide receiver. So you're down 1. That's okay. Say that every week, and I mean it. It's okay. Frozen ground over in Chicago. It was, I saw other people talking about the weather. It was 47 today. Felt like 52 here, which is weird for us. Nice and warm, basically. Saturday's going to be 40. Oh, it's going to warm up by Saturday? Okay, it's a little better. Love to have someone else break their clavicle or their ACL or their neck or something. Might as well add the injuries on. All right, guys, let's go Okie. We're down to our last 4 boxes. I just ordered 2 new cases from the same Santa's Gift, whatever the heck it's called, series. I enjoy it. We still have 1 box left in here that should have a licensed jersey in it. First licensed jersey combo box was fabulous, so hopefully we get another one like that. This is on the way. So 2 today, 2 on Wednesday, and then hopefully the new case will be here by Monday. Stuff, we may see some scheduling stuff happen the next little bit with the holidays. Stuff slows down. And if I'm not on top of it like I was with this one, it may take longer than a week to get to us. Hopefully not, though. All right, in the Racky box. Greg, you've got Dallas, Cleveland, Carolina, Indianapolis. Tim, you have Cincy and San Fran. You sold your randoms to Larry. That's Houston and Washington, Larry. Jonathan R., you have New England and Philadelphia, Tampa and Tennessee. David, you have Pittsburgh, Chicago, Vegas, New Orleans, Minnesota, and the Jets. Brian W., Denver, Green Bay, Miami, and Atlanta. Bill S., you have Buffalo, Detroit, Chargers, and Arizona. Brad, you have Seattle, the Rams, New York Giants, and Jacksonville. And Nathan R., you closes with Kansas City and got Baltimore as a random. Let's grab one of these 4 boxes here, if I can, right here. Okay, 7 times to get our box number. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 12. Final box. Box 12. Hoping for another tight end here so you guys can tie the lead. Put the traders away since those are not needed today. Put these away too while I'm at it. Hold on a second. Box 12 should be under. We'll do one more Radkey today, guys. This is a live fill. Yes, college guesses. Thank you. We may end up changing the game to make it slightly easier because I think it is harder with Radkey. But it is your time to guess the college team. If you guess the college that this player was drafted from, you win. You move on to the next week. 2 or 3 times in a row, you win something. 2 is something, 3 is something better. I think what I will do is I'm going to give you guys the Power 5 conference clause, right? So let's say it's not a Power 5 conference. You'll keep your guesses for the live fill Radkey box, and we'll do it with that one. Does that kind of help a little? Maybe not, but we're going to do it that way. So if it's not a Power 5 conference, you guys know what I mean, though. A Power 5 conference or Notre Dame, or I'm trying to think who else we should include in that. Yeah, like we don't need American Conference mid. Is there only 4? Is it now the Power 4 conference? Which conference did we lose? I guess it was the Pac-12, huh? But they just got absorbed everywhere else. So one of the Power 4 conference teams. If it's not one of those, we'll redo it. That's so weird. Power 4 doesn't sound right. It was my own dang conference that I don't know why I just thought that it got made into something new, but it got absorbed by other conferences. So if it's not a Power 4, then we'll let your guess count for the next one. Okay, I see about 10 guesses, 12 guesses. If that's all we get, no big deal. Just a free guessing game. So guess the team, a college team that you think this player was drafted from. If you get it right, you move on the next week. We're at 0 right now from last week. Okay, Radkey box 12. We're good to go. Big Al's full size coming up. We have Vegas, Rams, and New Orleans as our last 3 teams available. We'll fill that when we get around the corner. Not sure why there's that's just part of tape on the tape, I guess. We'll do a double cut, seal, and the tape. There's the bottom of the box as well. Okay, here we go. You guys see that without giving away the color, even though I just did? I think we could assume we hit our Santa box. So our second of 2 Santa boxes from this double case. This should have a helmet and a jersey in it. I've not been keeping track of rep to authentic ratio for what we have left either, but I think it's at least one of each in the last 3. But this should be our second box that has a bonus item in it. Last time it was 2 different teams. We'll see if it's 2 different teams again. Ooh, I like the helmet. Jersey wrapped up in there, probably. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got a Rave replica for Washington. You guys know I've got a soft spot for the Raves. Washington was a random. That was one of the bot randoms. Larry A. hitting Washington Rave. Thomas is saying Theismann. I'd love to see Theismann. Let's just do this. We'll spin around and we'll figure out the jersey after. I see the color on there. Could be something cool. Let's spin around this way. I guess you guys see the color too. But Washington, let's see what we got. I'm gonna guess the I don't know if he's a rookie, but the running back. I have not seen it. I'm hoping for Theismann. 3, 2, 1. I was wrong too. Scary Terry. That is a good guess team. There was a couple of you guys that got Ohio State right, didn't you? So you guys are alive. So that the next box doesn't count today. We'll go back to next Monday and see if you guys can get it right. Let me write this down. Scary Terry was Ohio State, unless I'm happy for the winner. Yeah, that's a little bit of sarcasm in that one, I think, Dustin. Dustin would love a Terry McLaurin. Let's see here. OSU. We had Larry A. You win the helmet and you get the guess right, Larry. Ohio State. Bill S. OSU. Nick F. At least 3 of you guys so far. Anyone else? OSU. Bill, OSU. I think that's it. Rams. Grabbing the Rams. Okay. Got you there. 32 for that. So just Vegas, New Orleans. Let's see who wins the jersey. I saw the color and I gotta guess who this is, and it is him. How cool! We got 2 great jerseys this time around. I like this better than the mini series that we have with the minis. Number 12. That's the Jacksonville Jaguars Nike of Travis Hunter. Bing, bang, boom. What a great hit there. Larry, great hit on the McLaurin. It's a wide receiver kind of day. I'm going to count him as we counted him as a wide receiver the other day, but I'll do both. We'll do wide receiver and other since you guys are going others. What a great jersey. Who had the Jags? Jags were random going to Brad. Breaking Brad. Brad, nice hit. So 2 randoms hitting today. No claim hits, but Travis Hunter, Jaguars Nike. What a beautiful jersey. I've been trying to get a few of these to put into my series. I've not had luck yet. You got your Beckett sticker down there on the front tag. It's an extra large. Travis Hunter. Great hit. So Terry McLaurin, Travis Hunter, Brad and Larry. Congrats, you two. I'm just going to put him over here for now, I suppose. I don't know if Brad's watching yet. Sometimes he shows up a little later. Sometimes he's busy working. All right, guys. We're going to get rid of box 12. Let me do this first. What's the lives? We just have one pre-fill left, and then lives after this. Semi-quicker night. Better for all of us. Vegas and New Orleans left. The Raiders and the Saints. Those that keep me honest, are we, I want to say I looked at it earlier, 84 or 86 helmets in? One of those two? If that's the case, we're about 30 away from ending the series, so we're getting there. It'll be after Christmas, which is great that it's not happening right during Christmas for me. We'll make it last till after New Year's, and then we'll start a new series after that. But I think we're in the mid-80s. So every team still got helmets in. I did add 2 to some teams that were hitting a little too much, so they're back restocked a little bit. Brian, I've got you with New Orleans. A little lopsided this series. There's a few teams that have hit 4 or 5 times, and a few teams that have still only hit once. Just how it goes. Not home near nose, but I think it's 84 too, Nick. I thought 84 or 86. So, Nick, can you give me just a little credit? It was 5-5 going into Sunday, and then your stupid goalies. I know it looks worse on paper when you look at the stats, but I almost pulled off a 5-5. 87 is what you think, Obi? I know it was mid-80s. I just don't know. I thought my number was 84, 86. Somewhere in that. So we're in that range. I know Nick was shaking in his boots. It was a blow. If you look at the stats in the middle, it was a blowout. But I had more goals, and the goalies helped me get a couple more. I was laughing when it was 5-5, thinking, come on, please let it end 5-5. Whatever, man. You were scared of my team. I know I could fill it. Not to mention, and I'm sorry, but you're a Pittsburgh fan. What are they doing at the end of these games? First it was San Jose and then Utah. What is happening? I didn't get to watch it because it was on during the Packers game. But who played goaltender? Was it who played goaltender for Pittsburgh yesterday? Mammoth were down 4-0. No. Yeah. 3-0. 3-0. We came back and won 5-4 in overtime. Let me read these off, guys. We still need Vegas to be claimed, and then we're ready to roll. Bill, I've got you with Arizona, Jacksonville, Carlos, Atlanta, Brad, Baltimore, Bill S, Buffalo, Dustin, Carolina, Les, Chicago, Kyle, Cincy, Chris O, Cleveland, Zach beat Dallas, Tim, Denver, Carlos, Detroit, Nick Gaff, Green Bay, Brad, Houston, Jonathan R, Indy, Bill S, Kansas City, Vegas is open, Hilo, the Chargers, Larry A, the Rams, Brian, the Dolphins, Tim, Minnesota, Tiger, New England, Brian W, New Orleans, and the Giants. Brad, you have the Jets, Bill B, Philadelphia, Bill S, Pittsburgh, San Francisco, and the Seattle Combo, Zach B, Tampa Bay, and Joseph, Washington. More losses, the better. It just seems like that's like 3 times in the last little bit where it's been like 3 or 4 goal leads that just go down the drain all of a sudden. Maybe that's a good thing for you, but I looked at it and it was 3-0, and I'm like, oh man, they're taking it to us. And then my sister-in-law was like, Al, it's tied. I'm like, what? Okay, just Vegas left. I'm going to close this. Rolling some mingle balls here. I guess I'll start keeping track of the positions, even though receivers are up 3-1. At least you guys are the 1. We'll give Hunter a receiver and another nod, even though the other day I counted him just as receiver for you guys, or just as other, whatever it was. Maybe it was receiver. Okay, Black Cage. Live fill after this will be a 3-boxer just like this. Claim in the chat, and then we'll do a Racky live fill, that kind of stuff. 3 numbers. 1, 2, 3. Notepad, check. Cutter, check. Pen, check. 177, 177. 113, 113. And 166, all in the closet side. 166. Okay, last spot to fill us is Las Vegas, guys. And then I'll grab some boxes. I can grab them now. I'll just come back. 82 so far, not 87. Okay, it's somewhere in. I think we're all in the same. Somewhere in the mid 80s. I want to say it's 84. You might have missed a weekend break or something, or a double boxer, but I could be wrong too. It's in that range, 82 to 86 ish. So either way, I mean, that's 16. Let's say we go right to 120. That's 36. 30 to 40 helmets left in this, 35 helmets left till we close the series down. Possible, yeah. So it's right around there. All right, guys, we got those 177, 113, and 166. All right, what do you guys do if you're me? Las Vegas is still available. What do you do if you're me, though? My daughter this morning said, Dad, there's a spider in my room. It's on the wall by the bookshelf. I need you to go kill it. I said, all right. She got in the car to go to school. I went upstairs and looked for it, and I got it. It wasn't there when I went up, but I told her I got it. Do I tell her I got it, or do I say it's still in the house? Now what if another one comes out? She's going to think that there's spiders everywhere, which there probably is. Got a lot of spiders here in Utah. Vegas, last team left. Is that where it's like there's good lies? Is that okay? I got it. I hate spiders, by the way. 177, 113, 166. Good, good, good. I'm going to grab a drink while we're waiting. We still have Vegas, last team left. Hate snakes? Well, at least there's not a snake in my house. No one's listening. That's all right. Okay, one team left. Vegas. So I can put this away too. I'll take Las Vegas. All right, Zach, gotcha. Thanks, guys. Whoops, capitalize, please. Okay, we're full. We will do a live fill after this, guys. It'll be a 3-boxer in the chat. We'll do a Racky live fill tonight as well, and we'll do some licensed jerseys later on. Let's get this 3-boxer going. You guys are down 3-1 to 0-0. We're ready to roll. Okay, 113, Series 36. The Zero Wonkas are stacking up. I need to total the Wonka too. I don't even have that totaled. Realizing that now. Okay. Okay, 3, 2, 1. We've got a VSR 4 for the Chiefs. Kansas City. Len Dawson. This one's gonna. Yeah, what about Kansas City? Kansas City was Bill S. with the Chiefs. Replica VSR 4. I've not seen a ton of these, and I had the chance to buy it, and I did. And it's been sitting in the series for last series, I know for sure, but I don't remember the last time he hit before. You guys would never guess that. It's not Jan Stenerud either. You guys don't even want to know what a Patty VSR 4 cost me either. But that's Patrick Mahomes. I have some backups now, but he's been in the series since last series. And every time we pull a Chief and everyone guesses Mahomes, I'm like, it's not that because I know it's on the VSR 4. Bill, congrats. Beautiful helmet. Not a lot of VSR 4s out for him either. It's different. I know some of you guys might think, why would you do that? Well, that's still a $700 plus helmet right there. Insane. He just got hurt yesterday. Bad omen. Then Parsons gets hurt. Mahomes with the ACL too. Is that the first time he's had a major injury, Mahomes? All right, well, there he is. Everyone's been chasing Mahomes for a few series. He comes out today. Bill, congrats. 0 Wonka on that one. Next box up. Go ahead. Give me your opinions, guys. Is that lame? Is a VSR 4 Mahomes stupid? Is it lame, or is that who was it that we were talking about the other day? Nick and I were laughing about it. I said, and Nick said, I'll take it too. I said, I'll take someone signing a Pop-Tart box. I can't remember. Yeah, from a Broncos fan. Yeah. Okay, 2-pointer here. I can't remember who it was. I don't know if it was Gretzky or someone else, but he is the most expensive current name in the NFL right now. Yeah, I agree. We've had a ton of speeds of him. We'll have him again next series on a specialty. But I had a VSR 4, and he's been in for a few series, and there he is. Okay, 2-pointer. Not a Mahomes fan because I'd like to hit one. Hey, I tell you guys this all the time, and I don't mean it as a woe is me, but I've not hit I've never hit Mahomes. So one day, I would gladly take and keep and put it in my collection of ESR4 Mahomes. One day. 3, 2, 1. Don't worry, I hit plenty of other cool things, so don't feel bad for me. That's for sure. There's a classic speed for the Miami Dolphins. I'm not going to look at the auto. I'm trying to think. It's 2 points. I'm trying to guess who I have on a classic Dolphin. I don't know. Miami. Tyreek's always a good guess. Tua's always a good guess. Ricky's always a good guess. Dolphins have a lot of players, man, that you can get signs. Miami's Brian W. hitting on the Dolphins and getting 2 points here. I will have a total on Wednesday for Wonka. I'm sorry, I still don't have it totaled, which is bad. Waddle, too. We haven't seen. We saw Waddle last series, I think, but it's been a while before that. 3, 2, 1. One of you got it right. Dustin said Tua. Tua Tagovailoa, Dolphins classic speed. I don't know what his future looks like. I really don't. I feel like Fanatic certified on this one. I feel like there are too many quarterbacks that go up and down, and everyone thinks they stink, like McCarthy, and then he has 2 weeks in a row where he looks pretty dang good. Then you got quarterbacks that look great, and then they stink. You got players that have been frowned upon in the past, like Lawrence and Herbert, that are looking pretty dang good when they play. Herbert looks, what do you have, 5 touchdowns the other day? That's the thing. It's the health thing for Tua. I agree. You're seeing ghosts out there. Brian, nice hit. That's 2 points. Let me fill it out. I feel like it's been a long time since the last Wonka point. Yeah, concussion. I don't know. Jags are they're going to be interesting in the playoffs. 5 touchdowns. Who did they play? I don't think they played a great team, but they looked good. Tua Tagovailoa. Jets. Okay. Well, but they've dismantled the last few teams they played, haven't they? They played pretty good at least 3 of the last 4 games. Okay, Brian, I got you on the 2 points. Congrats. Okay, third box. We'll do a live fill right after this, guys. It'll be a 3-boxer just like this one, $32 per. We're hitting the end of the third quarter of this series, about to start the fourth quarter. I guess we just started the third period if it was hockey, huh? 177. Series 36. 0 Wonka. No Wonka, no Wonka, no Wonka, no. I feel like we already hit this name in this series, so I don't think that's who it is. Although it's I don't know who this is. I'm a little confused. And maybe it's just the color of the. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Maybe it's just the color of the bag that's confusing me, or I'm forgetting something. Looks like we've got a chrome here. I don't use the chrome-ish bags unless it's a chrome. Remember, I swap colors if I need to. But I'm not remembering if I have a purple team chrome in here, if this is just a purple bag. We'll find out together. Chromie, going to someone. Well, here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's not a purple team. Remember, guys, sometimes they'll ship them to me in a regular bag, and then I'll find an excess chrome bag from my collection. I'll put it on there. That way it doesn't ruin the signature. That is not a purple team. That's a blue team. That's the Cowboys. On a chrome. Who had Dallas? Dallas was Zach B. hitting the Cowboys, getting the chrome. Prescott's your guess. I'll be honest with you. I don't know why I'm not thinking of who it is. I mean, I'm down to like 3 guys. And it's a back sign, so that changes me down to 2 guys. That was one of the 2 I thought. I thought maybe him or Irvin, but I can't remember if we've already seen Irvin this series. Prime time. Deion Sanders on a chrome. What a great hit, man. Deion Sanders Chrome. I don't think I have a Cowboys Chrome in my collection. I don't even think I have half the teams, but Cowboys are one I'm missing still. Deion Sanders, trade my Washington. That's a trade offer for you, Zach. The Terry McLaurin. Larry's a big Cowboys fan, so this one sticks out to him. Back to certified. Great hit. Congrats, Zach. Beautiful. I'm going to keep this over here. Purple bag. I'll pass with thanks. All right. Congrats. That was a fun little break there. We had Mahomes on a VSR4, Tua Tagovailoa, and Deion Sanders on a Chrome. Let's try a 3-boxer live fill here. Congrats, you three. Some great hits. Let's see where we go on this 3-boxer. Hopefully that doesn't overflow on me. All right. Top chat, live chat. Let's see where we're at. Looks like we need some work here. Wasn't it a 4-box? This is a 3-box. I changed to a 3-box today. Let me make sure I didn't list it as a 4-box, but I'm pretty sure I got a bunch of $32 payments. Hold on. Let's make sure I didn't mess up the claim. And of course, my screen's loading. Hold on. Didn't even. It happens all the time. When I go back and check payments later, I'm sure I'll see a couple payments that are too high as well. I checked $3. Did you overpay, Zach? I will always double check. If you guys overpay, you'll have a credit. I'm not just going to pocket that. That's for sure. I checked out a few payments, then I marked the rest to check later. So if you paid recently and you overpaid, you'll have a credit, or I can send back to you. Yeah, $3, 32. All right, making sure I didn't screw that up. It's confusing when we do a 4-boxer 99% of the time, guys. Okay, this is a 3-boxer. I changed it up here as well, but that doesn't help if you're thinking it's the other way around. Okay, Bill B, Philadelphia, Tampa Bay. So I'll double check payments. Tampa Bay, Bill B. San Francisco is Bill S. Green Bay is Nick. Cincy, Kyle. San Francisco gone. Sorry, Zach. Cleveland going to Brad. Brad, nice snag on the extra item earlier. That was a cool one. Minnesota. It's the stupid @ names, and I don't know them all. Is that Joe? I'm going to assume it's Joe. If it's not, let me know. Chicago is Les. Purple and the J, and Minnesota claim 2 + 2 is 9. Denver is Brian. Buffalo is, we are going to need some help on this one, guys. I can tell it's Bill asked for Buffalo. Denver just gone before you, Dustin. Seattle combo going to Brad. Minnesota's gone. Arizona combo going to Bill. New York Giants going to John. Kansas City going to Bill. Pittsburgh is Bill. Let's see where we're at. Okay, I checked. Pay $3. Yes, I am Joe. Joe. Does Al have it, or do you? What are we talking about? What Deion do you have, Craig? I don't know. Did he say something about having a Deion above? I'll trade my Deion for that one. Are you talking about yeah, I don't know why it changed the ats, Joe. It's happened on other streams, but then it corrected, but it hasn't corrected here. Are you talking about your VSR4 Deion trading that for the Washington Rave? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about trying to trade it for the Chrome? Let me know what you're. And then Craig said, I think it was a VSR4. It is. I remember you hitting that one a while back. Where are we? I do Indy for Zach. We've got a lot of teams left here, guys. Brady just behind on Indy. 16 claimed, 14 remain. So we got some work to do here. We'll hang out for a second. This may have been a day where we should have done a 2-box, pick one random, but I know you guys prefer the pick your team. As soon as we get down to 10-ish left, I'll type them in the chat, but you can see the ones that don't have names next to them. So, Larry, he's got a Deion Sanders classic-looking helmet. It's the VSR 4 style instead of the Speed style, and he's offering to trade for Washington, I believe. Just clarify that's what you mean, Craig, if you're offering to trade for Washington or if you're trying to trade for the Chrome. Who's left? I'll read them off here in a second as well, but all these names that don't have names next to them, all the teams. I know it's hard if you're on a phone, that's for sure. Gotcha, Craig. That's what I was trying to verify. Not for Washington. Gotcha. Chargers, Zach. Baltimore is Brian. Washington is Bill S. Let me type up the names that are left here. Probably 11 or 12 left still. Dallas, Detroit, Houston, Las Vegas, LA Rams, Miami, New England, New Orleans, New York Jets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 teams left. Another 3-boxer for 32. We'll do a rag key after this and some licensed jerseys after that. We'll see if there's people around that want to do a 2-box. We can. If not, we'll chill with the 6. Hopefully that helps seeing a few of the teams listed above there now. Les, got you with New England. Les, are the Packers going to lose to the Bears? And are we going to blame it on not having Micah Parsons and Christian Watson? Is that what's going to happen? Are we going to miss the playoffs too? That's definitely a possibility, you know. Anything can happen still. Dustin, Carolina, got you. Yes and no. Good answer. Good answer, Les. Okay, down to 9 teams left. I'll refresh the clip of names there as soon as we get a little closer, maybe down to 5 or so. A little bit slower tonight. We'll try to eke this one out, and then maybe we'll try a rag key and some jerseys like normal. See how those go. iPhone battery is low. Turning on backup battery. Beep, boop, beep, boop, boop. There it goes. Oh, I can just plug it into this cord. That works too. Passing, not trading. I think we're trading to the wrong, trying for the wrong things anyway, so. Okay, down to 9 teams left. We're getting there. That's not updated. I know we hit some quarterbacks, Mahomes and Tua. You guys hit another again with Deion. Receiver, quarterback, other, and then an other and a receiver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It should be 7. 7 it is. Houston, Brad, got you. Thank you. Good luck to you. How our season's going. Been a long time since we've had hope. Yeah. And they pummeled the Browns too. Something the Packers didn't do. And obviously, you guys played Shedeur. We played Joe, but it's not like Joe is. It really feels like this year the term any given Sunday is pretty accurate. But you know, we lose the Browns. You guys kill them. We beat you. Lions dismantle people. We beat the Lions twice. I don't know what it's going to be. Just whoever gets hot at the right time, I guess. Eagles Flash is now my last team standing in your Flash Blaze collection. Wow, Bill. You're almost there. Trying to put that good juju into this break, huh? Finishing a set is fantastic. Not easy either. Very fun. Are you going to try for another set, Bill, or are you going to just see what happens after that? I'm currently working on like 3 or 4 different sets. I should have just stuck with one and then moved on to the next one, but I like too many helmets. So, see you, Larry. Have a good night. I know you get up early for work too. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams left. Let's update the chat here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 teams left. Focus on cool teams and styles. Yeah. What'll likely happen is if you ever get to the point where you want to try for a different style, is you'll hit 3 or 4 of the same style in a row, and you'll think, oh, I already have 5 of those, and now I have 3 or 4 more. But it's a big undertaking. You've done a lot of it with trading too, which is even harder. A lot of work, so you've been working hard on it. So getting a bunch through trade is very cool too. Okay, down to 8 teams, guys. We'll get there. A little too far away to discount that many, so. Pittsburgh scored, huh? Right before half. Oh, I thought that was saying Cameron Hayward. Who's C. Hayward? What in the world? Connor Hayward. Don't they have a defensive lineman, Cam Hayward? Or am I like living in the past? Connor Hayward, running back. Yeah, I don't know who that is, Obi. I don't watch a lot of Pittsburgh games, though. He has 4 rushes for 4 yards and a touchdown. I know Jalen Warren, Kenneth Gainwell. Oh, nice. TD flash is great. Yeah, trades are fun. Okay, still 8 teams left, guys. We'll get there slowly but surely. Racky up next. Some licensed jerseys to end the night. Some fun new additions I'm excited about. We should be able to put some fun ones in for the next few weeks, too. I got like a nice chunk of decent jerseys that came in for. Didn't break the bank, but. Is it really Cam's brother? It really is. I saw C. Hayward with a rushing touchdown. I'm like, what? How did he get a rushing? And it didn't look like him. Wow, it really is his brother, younger brother. Wow, that's interesting. He's 26. Cam's got to be at least 36. How cool is that? Cameron Hayward is 36. 295, 230, extra 65 pounds. Good luck at the family dinners, Connor. All right, guys, still 8 away. I don't know where 6 came from. 8 away. Three boxer for 32 on this one. Atlanta, Dallas, Detroit, Vegas, Rams, Miami, New Orleans, and the New York Jets. Brian taking the Lions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left here. Getting there, and don't overreach, guys. If you already have a few and that's all you want, I'm fine hanging out here for a second if we need to. Got a shot for the full size, guys. Only down by 1. If you can tie it up going into the last few, it's right where you want to be. Okay, down to 7 teams left. I know it's stupid to keep typing, but let's put it right where we can see it. I think only 1 claim since the last type. $23 claimed, 7 left on this one. Holy cow, woman. What are you buying at the grocery store again? It's got a little ding from the credit card. She knows how to spend it. Don't tell her I said that. Seven teams. All right, let's try that. That's not going to be much to change much of it, but we'll do 29 each for the last 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Instead of 32. Might as well give a team away for free at that point, but we'll do $3 off the last 7 teams. See if we can get a little closer here. Devon Achane leading rushers and receivers, at least for Miami. I was going to put him up as the helmet instead of Devonta Smith, but I switched it to Devonta. All right, guys, let's see if we can get there. 7 left at 29 apiece. We can always nix this one if we need to and just try a few of the other breaks before we sign off, but I feel like we're pretty dang close. 75% of the way there, basically. See if we can get the last 7. Well, Zach with Dallas, 29 on that one instead of 32. 6 remain. Down to the last 6. Like I always say, guys, I'm here. I'm just not going to make you listen to me repeat the same thing. Checking scores. There are 6 teams left. Slowly but surely. Seen a few of these guys scoring goals tonight that I requested for the series. Forsberg with 2 tonight. Kuzmenko, I didn't request him. We've had him before, but as soon as we get this one rolling, guys, we will attempt to rack you some licensed jerseys. If they don't fill, we'll call it early tonight. I think we're close enough where we can get this one, so I'm not going to call this one off. But if Racky's slow or licensed jerseys are slow, we'll I think we can do both of those, but this one's taking a little bit. Jonathan with the Rams for 29. Gotcha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams left. Very close. Inching closer. Like, what is the 3573? It's not even just computer generated when you sign up with a username. I can probably change it if I want to, but final 5, guys, and then we're ready to roll. We'll do a rack key next. I don't know that we've hit like our case headliners per se. I think maybe we've hit 1. Kind of hard to say with them, to be honest with you. Sometimes we get clear ones, and sometimes they're spread out pretty far. Atlanta for Brian G. Got you, Brian. Thank you. Good luck. That is 29, not 32. Zach, Miami. Gotcha. So getting close for 3 left. Las Vegas, New Orleans, and New York Jets. You guys are also 1 off on the bounty. If the bounty hits, we'll give away the Devonta Smith full size tonight. Oh, I can't see the top of the post anymore. Let's keep spamming the post with an updated thing. Why not, right? Last 3, Vegas, New Orleans, and Jets. There's the family. Come crashing through the door up there. Zach says, why not the Jets? Thanks, Zach. Good luck to you. New Orleans and Vegas, last 2. I'm going to start reading these off. We'll grab some boxes, and we'll get these last 2 teams filled up. Bill S., I've got you with Arizona, Jacksonville. Brian G., Atlanta. Brian W., Baltimore. Bill S., Buffalo. Dustin, you've got Carolina. Les, Chicago. Kyle, Cincy. Brad, you've got Cleveland. Zach B., Dallas. Brian W., you've got Denver and Detroit. Nick, Green Bay. Brad, Houston. Zach B., Indianapolis. Bill S., Kansas City. Vegas going to, I'm pretty sure that's Chris. I know the stupid ats are, that's probably Chris O, right? Let me know if it's not. Chris O, Vegas. Zach, Chargers, Jonathan R. Rams, Zach B. And by the way, that's, oh gosh, it's 29, not 32. So I need to put a little mark here. Did I do it on your Jets? I did. Did I do it on your Miami? I did. Atlanta, I did. Dallas and Rams, I did. Okay. Chargers, Zach, Jonathan R. Rams, Zach, Miami, Joe, you've got Minnesota, Les, New England, New Orleans is our last team left. John, you've got the Giants, Zach B, the Jets, Bill B, Philadelphia, Bill S, Pittsburgh, Bill S, San Francisco, Brad, Seattle, Tennessee, Bill B, Tampa Bay, and Bill S, Washington. Last team left is New Orleans. Let me get some boxes. Thanks for being patient, guys. We will do a Radke after this, and we'll try to finish with some jerseys. I'm in no rush tonight, so we've already shaken it, so we just need 3 numbers. 186, 186 is the first number. 37, 37. 97, 97. Okay, 186, 37, 97. Last team left is who? It is New Orleans. See if we can get New Orleans claimed up here. I'll grab the boxes in just a second. I mean, I'll grab them here anyways, but last team left, New Orleans, and then we're good to go. Okay, I'll come back and make sure New Orleans gets claimed up. Last team, type it one more time just in case. Okay, let me grab them, guys. I'll take the Saints. Need that Archie Manning. I did a little. I did inventory on my jerseys and my helmets in my collection the other day because it had been a while, and I was missing my Archie, and I realized the Archie in my collection is the one that's been in the dollar break for ages. So maybe I'll pull it back out and put it back in the collection. I don't know why I did that in the first place, just because I thought it was a cool helmet. Too many choices, a lot of good stuff just sits there for a long time. I get it. New Orleans going to Brian. Thank you, Brian. Okay, let's roll this. We'll do a Radke. Sorry, tongue twister. Radke Liefeld after this, guys. 3 boxes left. And we'll do some licensed jerseys to end the night. Appreciate you being patient while we get this filled up. Okay, 37, 186, 37, and 97. Check, check, check. Here we go. Series 36, 0 Wonka. Well, it's in a. Oh, I can't remember who this is. It's in a VSR 4 box. I might switch out the boxes because the Mahomes was in a speed box, and this is a speed that's in a VSR 4 box. 3, 2, 1. So I might make a swap on the boxes so they fit a little better. Browns. If this is who I think it is, this might not be one that most of you would guess. Even after seeing it, maybe it's not an easy guess. Let me look at what the signature looks like. The whole thing, if there's a number, is what I'm getting at. Yeah, there it is. Cleveland. Brad, Breaking Brad with the Browns. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah, good luck, unless you know who it is. Anybody know who this is? I don't know that I've ever had them. I bought it not too long ago, thinking this was a cool helmet. I don't know if this was his main team though. I want to say I remember him playing for another team more. He had a nickname that I really liked that goes along with his name. Anyone know who that is? You can look, number 31 for the Browns. Not, and that helps you guys. That's an other. Good grief. Back on, tied. That is Donte Whitner. You remember Donte Whitner, the safety? He's a hard-hitting safety, and he called himself, or maybe someone else called him Donte Hitner, because he hit so hard. I want to say that I remember him playing for the Niners. Donte Whitner. He was an OSU. I remember Niners. Yeah, Niners for 3 years. Bills for 5 years. I didn't know that. Browns for 2, and then the Redskins for 1. So had an 11-year career, first-round pick, 8th overall, from Cleveland, it looks like. So that's cool. I didn't know he played for the Bills for the first 5 years of his career. Donte Whitner, Donte Hitner, Beckett certified. Going to Brad. Nice hit, Brad. That is another. You guys are tied. This is where we will see what happens. Do you separate? Do you lose your lead? Do we hit our first running back of the night? Nice hit, Brad. Kate, box 97, series 36, 0 Wonka. See a name, perhaps. The name matches the team, so I'm guessing that's who it is. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, Wonka, Wonka, Wonka. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Going with the Flashman. You couldn't get a more different set of helmets out there. Ray, VSR 4, Chrome, Classic, Eclipse, Flash, Red, Orange, Yellow, Silver, White, Black, Blue. None of these match at all. Chargers flash. Who had the Chargers? That would be Zach B with the Chargers. This guy, if the name is correct, which it is, I think gets thrown into the best all time at his position. Like top 5, top 10 at least. I hear people like other tight ends put him as in their top 5 or their Mount Rushmore of tight ends. Not the son that got into trouble, but the father. Kellen Winslow, Hall of Fame 95. Chargers flash. Hey, and that's a tight end. You guys just took the lead. I want to say, I forget who they asked. I don't know if it was Rob or if they asked someone else, and he put Kellen Winslow in his top 4 or 5 when I was listening the other day. You guys are up 4-3-2-0. Zach, nice hit. Kellen Winslow. I don't know what the son did. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was not a great thing. So, Kellen Winslow, the second, the third, or whatever. Corner, you got it. 186. Mark, what's up, man? Series 36. 0 Wonka. I promise you guys, I put them on a third of the boxes. It's going to be a low total Wonka series. I don't think that label's correct, so let's see what we got here. Okay. Three, 2, 1. We got another classic. 1, 2, 3 classics. Counting Mahomes, 4 classics. And it's been a large AFC day for my series, besides the Cowboys. We've got the Houston Texans. Is that Brad again? Houston. Brad! Hey, I had good luck with Brad the other night. So maybe he's rubbing off a little bit on him for once. This guy is the main driving force at why they're a top 5 defense, if not top 3. Denver's up there. Houston is up there. I thought the Packers were kind of up there. Probably are when everyone's healthy, but Broncos and Houston's defense are nasty. That's Will Anderson, Alabama product. And that's another other. Holy moly. You guys are going to do it. I think we just won the Devonta Smith. Because we're only doing Radke and then licensed jerseys, barring a weird comeback. I think you guys just won. Picking teams out an early pick. Hey, there's the winning formula, I guess. Nice hit, Brad. And you got the Travis Hunter earlier, too, which is pretty cool on the jersey. Will Anderson. Some interesting names there. Okay, we had Dante Whitner, Kellen Winslow, Will Anderson. Let's do a Radke. Those are 3 names we'll never see together again ever in a single break. Interesting. Okay, Radke, live fill. Let's see where we go on this one. Hoping to hit a big name. All we have left now is solo boxes, no Santa's Gifts boxes, which is fine by me too. The 2 we hit I thought were fantastic. I like both those combos. So I can't complain. All right, let's top chat it, live chat it. We'll do some licensed jerseys. I know some of you guys are showing up to do the jerseys after this, so we'll do this and then we'll move to jerseys. I've got Jonathan with New England. I've got Bill with Dallas. Come on. Obi, Pittsburgh. Obi, Pittsburgh. Brad, Cleveland. Number 4. Cleveland. Nathan, Kansas City. Dave, just behind on Pittsburgh, sorry. Denver is number 6 for Brian. Cincy, number 7 for Jonathan. Seattle is number 8 for Brad. Gotcha. Number 9, Chicago is Dave. Gotcha, Dave. Number 10 is Tampa Bay for Dustin. Number 11 is Green Bay for Brian. Oh boy. Something went a little right there. 11, Brian, Green Bay. 12, Minnesota for Zach. Got you, Zach. 13 is the Jaguars for Quentin. What's up, Quentin? 3 left to close us here on the Radke box. 13, 3 left. We will do some licensed jerseys next. Take a screenshot if you're wanting to see who was claimable on this one. We added Dominic Hasek for the Sabres on a Fanatics Premium, the light blue jersey. We had Andrew McCutchen, never had him before. Thought that was a fun one. I didn't realize that McCutchen had been around town for a while and then came back to Pittsburgh. I don't watch baseball, but and then who else do we have? We had one more. Was it football? It was Lawrence Taylor. So 3 fun names. 3 left in Radke, then we'll get the licensed jerseys to probably end the night. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. That helps, doesn't it? I'm literally clicking on the pictures over there, and I scroll back like, hey, look at this one, look at this one. Now you could take a picture. Thanks, Nate. Good grief, Al. Take a screenshot. It's just the wall back there. That's great. Okay, 3 left in Radke. Did I already delete number 12? Wherever it is. Yes, I did. I can't copy those yet. We got to do randoms first. Dave going Giants. Two spots left to close this. Two spots left. San Francisco, Philly, both available. San Francisco, Philly. They are. All right, we're closed, guys. Thank you. 15 is Elliott. Good luck, Elliott. And 16 is Philly for Joe. Joe, good luck to you as well. Okay, we are closed, guys. See if we can get something fun from this one. That's 16. We got 16 randoms here. Don't think anybody claimed with the random up, so we're good to go. Let's get our random teams, and we'll get a box after that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Rams on top, Jets on bottom. Okay, Jonathan, I've got you with New England and the Rams. Bill S., Dallas, Miami. Obi, Pittsburgh, Buffalo. Brad, Cleveland, Arizona. Nathan, Kansas City, New Orleans. Brian, you have Denver and Washington. Jonathan R., Cincy, Carolina. Brad, Seattle, Tennessee. David, Chicago, Detroit. Dustin, Tampa and the Chargers. Brian, Green Bay, Las Vegas. Zach, Minnesota, Indy. Quentin, you have Jacksonville, Houston. David L., Giants and Atlanta. Elliott, San Fran and Baltimore. And Joe, you have Philly and the Jets. Philly and the Jets. Okay, let's get 3 numbers pasted. We'll run it 7 times to get our box. That'll leave us our final 2 for Wednesday. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 10. Getting rid of both our double-digit boxes today. Box 10. Let's close that. Get this up. I'm going to copy the licensed jersey spots. Licensed jerseys coming up next, guys. 2 boxer for Big Al's jerseys. And we said box 10, which is not that way. And box 10. All right. Good luck. Like I said, we have another double case en route, 12 helmets. Hopefully here in time for next Monday. See what else we get for our bonus boxes. I really enjoyed both bonus boxes. Okay, so Derek, if you're watching, Bravo on those ones. Okay. Ooh. Tripped over my chair. Ooh. Ooh. I think I saw the name. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got a Bucks. Tampa Bay Bucks. And it is a lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse, red tag warning. That is an authentic lunar eclipse for the Bucks. Oh my gosh. Hold on, we have like the most. I'm just making sure someone's home and there's not actually a fire in my house. Hold on, guys. Yeah. No, they're up there. She's just cooking something. All right. Sorry, guys. Tampa. Who had Tampa? Making sure my house isn't actually on fire. Dustin. Dustin getting the Bucks on a lunar authentic. That's exactly right, Jonathan. That's the alarm when Dustin wins something. 3, 2, 1. I just checked all my. That it's really loud down here. And good to know that it works down here too, huh? Holy cow, my ears hurt. You might like this one, Dustin. You got the Bake Show, Baker Mayfield, Lunar Authentic. How beautiful is that, man? I was hoping for. Some will say it's a big name, some will say it's not a big name, but I love that helmet. Baker Mayfield, Lunar Authentic. Ooh, says Joe. Yeah, come on, man. That's cool. A little bit of fraying there. That's not even. That's just extra. What a hit! Thought it was the Tom Brady siren. Can you imagine? There are people that like to make loud noises when they hit cool stuff. This is going to stay out there because we're likely going to have a Devonta Smith giveaway. Tampa Bay Baker, that's a quarterback. That doesn't hurt or help you. And it kind of doesn't help. Okay, Big Al's licensed jersey series going now. Good luck, all. QBs 3, wide receivers 3, others 5. So unless we get two NFL first off, and they have to both be quarterbacks or both be wide receivers. The one day that I thought, I'm going to be nice today. I'm going to do a full size instead of one of the other items. Of course, you guys come out swinging. Good for you. So if you joined a break today and somehow one of the other positions doesn't tie, someone will win this today. I did say if you don't like Bama or you don't like Devonta Smith or you don't like college helmets, you can trade for either of the other 3 items we have: Joe Theismann jersey, Devin Hester jersey, or a Darrelle Revis Patriots Eclipse Mini. Those are the other items, but we put this as the headliner today. Something a little different. I know they're not huge items, guys. It's giveaways. Sometimes you guys hit four in a row, so I tend to not do huge names. Why am I not thinking? SGA. Let's share my screen. 20 claims. Jonathan SGA got you. 014. Jonathan S. Magic for Larry. Griffey for Bill. Got you. SGA just gone, Zach. Sorry. Ellie is there for Mark. That's number 4. Ellie, Mark. Magic just gone, Elliot. Tatum for Bill. Got you. Jason Tatum's number 5. Griffey gone too. Sorry, guys. Lots of duplicate claims. Jefferson, number 6, right here for Joe. What's your name? Joe? Joe John. Joe Johnston. Got a last name, Joe? 6. I bet you're so sick of me saying that, but I can't think of anything other than that. Bill S. Pat McAfee. Oh, jeez. Hello? This an intruder? Who's here?
Dad?
Yeah, I'm working.
Some pancakes, bacon, and eggs.
Pancakes, bacon, and eggs? Yeah, but I got to finish first. So I'll
finish
in a little bit. Who burned the house down?
No.
What are you trying to see if you can get on the camera? What's on your nose? Band-Aid?
My scab fell off.
Oh, well, that's great.
When
Did
I
it
was-
fall off or did you pick it off?
It fell off.
It just fell off out of plain
I
air?
was turning in.
I'm joking. You don't have to defend yourself. Okay, I will come up a little bit. Yeah, that sounds great. Pancakes, bacon, and eggs? Sure. Can these guys have some too?
No.
No? Okay.
Bye.
Bye. McAfee. Okay, Greg, a little behind on McAfee. Stamkos. It's like, seriously? Dad, you want some pancakes, bacon, and eggs? Talking my kind of food there. Would love it. 9, Matsui for Quentin. 10, Nix. My scab fell off. Yeah, I'm sure it just fell off. 11, Huberdeau for Brian. 12, Frazier. Hey, as long as one person claimed Walt Frazier one time, that makes me happy. I thought that was an awesome jersey to put in the series. Greg, you got it. Frazier. Frank Thomas on the St. Patrick's Day green White Sox jersey. Love that one too. Kane. Still have to watch the movie. You need to. One of these times you'll do it and you'll laugh. Jack Black. What happened? What's your name? Joe. You got a last name, Joe? 14, Patty Kane. Now I've got one of the other store managers calling me. Can't answer. Leave me alone unless you're offering pancakes. 15 is JSN. Somewhere up here. 4, Quentin. 16 is Steve Young for Greg. Got you, Greg. 17 is Herbie for Zach. 18 is no one. Okay, Herbie's where we end. There's 3 spots left. Let me make sure that's the correct amount. 9 and 8. So 17 is correct. Here's another poll question. Is bacon meant to be crispy and burned or floppy and undercooked? This is an argument we have every family gathering with my wife's family. Crispy bacon or floppy bacon that's not like burnt, you know? Burned bacon, non-burned bacon? What's your choice? 18, Zach got you with Acuna. I'll show pictures here in like 60 seconds if we don't get the last 2 claims just so we can see where we're at. Bacon must be crispy, not burnt. Okay, I'm with you halfway on that. Zach says crispy all the way, okay. I don't care if the bacon is almost fried to a crisp. I don't care. I love crispy, burnt bacon. I want it to crumble when I eat it. I don't want to have to like gnaw at it like a wild animal, you know. Mitchell. Donovan All-Star. I love that jersey. Going to Chris. Anybody, I mean, maybe I made that obvious with the way I asked. Anybody like non-crispy bacon, the rubbery bacon? They exist. They're in my family, my in-laws. Some of them like that. Not too bad, though. And I don't think there's a right way. It's just there's a right way for me. And I'm a guy that no matter where I go, if we go out to eat somewhere, it's likely more often than not, it's going to be something that has bacon on it. In-laws cook chewy bacon. Hey, we have something in common, Zach. And they always say, "All right, we're making some Alex bacon." I'm like, don't call it Alex bacon just because I like it cooked. There we go. Someone had to admit it. Give me the floppy bacon. See, there we go. Crispy, but do it in the oven. Oven crispy bacon is really good. All right, Jonathan, I applaud your honesty, and I know there's more of you out there. Maybe you'll lead the charge with the others. Best way to cook bacon is in the oven at 375 for 15 minutes. And then turkey bacon. No, I don't. No. I probably would eat it if someone gave it to me. Then turn over and leave it in for another 13 minutes. All right. I'm going to try that. I help manage a chain of restaurants here. I mean, I'm more of the money guy, but when we do family stuff, we get our supplier to give us the nicer bacon, cook it in the oven. Applewood smoked bacon, good stuff. Bacon, like a turkey burger. My mom microwaves bacon. Hey, I'm not above that either. If I want to make like a turkey sandwich real quick, ones that you can put on paper towel and make sure, as long as it's crispy, I don't care. One spot left. I'll show some pictures. Fluffy bacon is good for slap. I need to copy all these responses. The person slapping the person who cooked it. Thank you. Okay. Cha-ching. We got one spot left. I'll just start going through some pictures. Just see if it's any memories of the guys you like. Hasek, Taylor, Jacobs, McCutcheon, Fedorov, Johnny Damon. I thought that was a cool one. What in the world? Oh, I thought there was a stain. Both claimed. Sizzling, yes. Lawrence, Adebayo. Lawrence quickly playing good. Now want bacon? Yeah, apparently I've got some upstairs waiting for me. What a treat. Bowers, McMichael, Reinhardt, Mark McGuire, Kurt Warner, Ilya Sorokin, John Tavares, Nico Collins, Vince Carter, Mark Giordano, Quentin Byfield, Richard Seymour, Chris Webber, just one spot away. Bryce Young, Huberdeau, I'm just reading them off quick. Boldy and Woodson, Hextall, Vasilevsky, Bork and Wilkins, both gone. Robinson, Jim Rice, Rasmus Dahlin, Evans and Crosby, Bagwell, Mailman Malone, Bettis, Love and Paul, Caulfield and Boggs, Kelly and Fox, McGrady and Seguin, Coffee, and that's it, I believe. Yep. Okay. One will close us. Let me get back to the regular screen. Now on bacon. Pancakes, bacon, and eggs. Yes, please. After the stream, I'll go eat the leftovers. Almost there, guys. One spot will close us, and then we'll run some randoms. There will be 4 solos at the very end that will be $10 solos. I'll read them off when I get there. You have to claim them one at a time. You guys know the spiel there. The final 4 names on the 7th roll. We'll get there once we get to the last claim. There's Dustin. Did you hear the siren that went off for you? Jonathan termed it your siren, and I agree. Only thing better than bacon is more bacon. Turkey bacon sandwich, bacon burgers. My fire alarm went off right when we pulled the baker, and it freaked me out, and everyone thought their fire alarms were going off, but it's just my wife who apparently cooked me some pancakes and bacon tonight. And some eggies. Yes, please. Okay, one spot closes us here. Evans jersey. You got it. Okay. Brahms. What's Brahms? Is that a restaurant near you? Half-pound bacon cheese, or is that the brand of Brahms half-pound bacon cheeseburger? I get a ranch bacon burger or a guacamole bacon burger here at our restaurant. Dustin, gotcha. Okay. Nope, no Brahms. I don't know what that is. Maybe we do, and I just don't know. But you would think I would know. Ooh, a Brahms ice cream and dairy store? That's not what you're talking about. Yes, it is. Fast food restaurant. It's like upscale Dairy Queen. That's basically what kind of restaurant I help run. That's our family restaurant. Is like that. So look at those hamburgers, chicken, salads, combos, ice cream, drink. Yeah, same idea ish. No Brahms out here though. All right, let's get some randoms going. I didn't get the gut that I have today without trying, eating some good food. Okay, 7 times. The last 4 will be available for $10 a piece, guys. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorokin, Boggs, Seguin, and Bagwell. That's a lot of. I guess it's 2 hockey, 2 baseball. Bagwell, Seguin, Boggs, and Sorokin. They have their own farms, and it's a chain. That's cool. People keep asking us if we're going to do and we said no so far. We got 4 stores though. 5 stores, sorry. Okay, let's get rid of these. Eric's got Bagwell. Second is Chris C. Boggs, unclaimed Sorokin is Zach. Just Wade Boggs left, and it's a Tampa Bay Devil Rays Cooperstown Collection Michelin S. Okay, let's see if we have any discounts on triple sport claims. Jonathan S., SGA, Lawrence Taylor, Bryce Young, Larry V. of Magic Johnson, Mark McGuire, John Tavares, Bill S., Ken Griffey, Paul Coffey, Sam Reinhart, Mark, Ellie De La Cruz, Jordan Love, Chris Paul, Bill S., you have Tatum, Hextall, and Bettis. Joe, you have Jefferson, Seymour, and Nico Collins. Joe, that's a $3 off spot. If you haven't paid yet, you can pay $3 less. If you have, I can hold that for a different day for you. Bill S., McAfee, Jacobs, and Rice. Brian, you have Stamkos, Boldy, and Kelly. Quentin, you have Matsui, Darlene, and McMichael. Greg, Nix, Vasilevsky, and Carter. Brian W., Huberdeau, Woodson, and Damon. Craig, you have Frazier, Fedorov, and Malone. Larry V., you have Thomas, Crosby, and Robinson. Brian W., Patty Kane, Giordano, Dominic Wilkins. Quentin, you have JSN, McGrady, and Adebayo. Greg, you have Steve Young, Quentin Byfield, Dominic Hasek. Zach, Justin Herbert, Adam Fox, and Kurt Warner. Ronald Acuna, Chris Webber, Andrew McCutcheon. Chris O., you have Donovan Mitchell, Brock Bowers, and Trevor Lawrence. Dustin, you have Mike Evans, Cole Caulfield, Ray Bork. Eric, you claimed Bagwell. Oh, here it goes again! Ah! Chris C. Seguin, Zach B. Sorokin. It's not a good sign. You know who's going to win this break, right? You guys can already give him the win. Okay. All right. Oh, man. It's going to give me... All right. Where are we? Wade Boggs, still available for 10. $10 for the salt. It is. Yep, Chris, $10 for those. The bacon will be crispy. If that's the bacon burning, okay by me. A-okay. Trade Lawrence Taylor for T-Law. Don't know if that one happened. Who had T-Law? Chris, you have Trevor Lawrence. If you want to trade, maybe you already answered and I missed it. No. If you want to trade Trevor Lawrence for Lawrence Taylor. Let Jonathan know. That's a trade offer. McGuire Tavares for sale. McGuire Tavares for sale. Gotcha, Larry. $10 Larry Bryce Young for David Robinson. David Robinson for Bryce Young, Larry. Larry, yours, Eric. That's something else. I'll get to that in a second. Yours, Nick. By Tavares. Hold on. Let me just. I will slowly get caught up on these guys. It's a lot of moving parts. Mark McGuire went to Eric. Is that what I saw? Yes. Larry Bryce Young, by Tavares, yours, all by McGuire. That's the bacon, yours. She loves you so much she's preparing a burnt offering. Yes, she is. Is Fedorov for sale, Craig? Yes, sure it is. Nick Fedorov. Nick, got you on the Fedorov. Jonathan, that was the, which one was that one? The Bryce Young for the David Robinson. Okay. Thanks, Craig. Good luck. Good luck to you. I'll buy a third baseball player. Is if you buy one? No. I get what you're saying. You can take Boggs for $7 and I'll call it good. Sure. Normally, no. If it's all on the same line, I just like playing stupid games. Makes it fun to hope for different things, you know? I don't know. Nick, I don't know why I gave you two different colors. Let's just keep you at yellow, huh? Sorry. You bought Tavares and Fedorov. I don't want the chicken eater. Okay, there. Was there other ones that I missed? We did the Bryce Young. That was a no. Trade the Trevor Lawrence for Lawrence Taylor. Chris O, if you want to trade, Christopher O, if you want to trade Trevor Lawrence for Lawrence Taylor, I don't think I saw you respond yet. You might have volume off, though, too. I don't want the chicken eater. Bryce Young for McCutcheon. Bryce Young for McCutcheon. Zach, Andrew McCutcheon for Bryce Young. Let him know. Is Matt Boldy for sale? Matt Boldy went to Brian W. Brian W., you want to sell Matthew Boldy on the Wild Deals, or are you holding? Let us know. Those are the last two questions. Oh, here it goes again, literally. Good grief. I'm gonna look up this time. There's gonna be a fire raging through the kitchen. Keep T-Law, okay. Chris, Trevor Lawrence, he says he's gonna keep. Okay, sure sell. That was the Boldy, right? What is happening?
Mom wanted to ask if you were almost done.
Yes. I'm almost done. I'll be right up.
That was the third time I beeped.
Oh, that was the third time?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I can't really hear it very well. Okay, get out of here.
Get out of here.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
My scab fell off. Okay, John, you're buying Matthew Boldy. Okay, thanks anyways. Yep. Okay. I think we're good there, guys. So just wait Boggs. If he goes unsold, no big deal. I will sell him for $7 if anyone wants to buy for $7 at this point, instead of letting it go unsold. Let's get rolling now. Let's close this. That is if you want the chicken eater. The alarm went off 3 times. You don't say. Selling Lawrence Taylor and Bryce Young. Boggs, it's the Rays. Why not? Yeah, it is the team. It's a different jersey. I like it. Bilby, I got you. Just do 7 on it, like I said. That's fine on this one. Lawrence Taylor and Bryce Young are both available for $10 as well for the football jersey fans out there. Let him know. I'll get 2 jerseys here. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Yeah, something smells burnt. I don't know what that is. I bet that's someone else's food, though. My son won't touch pancakes. 147. 147. I'm just going to go over here. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better shut the door. Something like that. 1. If you disconnect the wire harness from the smoke detector in the kitchen, it will stay local to there when it goes off. Change the smoke detector in the kitchen to a heat detector. I should do that. This one's the one in the kitchen is very sensitive. Are you past firefighter or anything, John? My dad's a firefighter. Doesn't mean I know much about that, but I always wanted to be a firefighter because of him. I had one unplugged at my old house because it kept going off, and he came in and got really mad at me. So I'll have to try that though, because the one right next to the oven is the one that just always goes off and is really annoying. So, master electrician in 4 states. That's right. I knew that. So that's why you would know that. Makes sense. All right, guys, let me grab 1 and 147. They locked my dog in the basement. Everything is out of sorts here. Enjoy the chaos. Yeah, literally the dog's down here whining to go back upstairs, scratching on the door, so I went and let her up. I'd trade one of my hockey, or they put her back down here on purpose. I'd trade one of my hockey randoms for Taylor or going, let's see. Dustin had Caulfield or Ray Bork trading for Lawrence. Oh, he said pass on the hockey anyways. All right. So I don't have to Google him. Okay, I think we're good to go then. 147-1, 147-1. Good. We will do the giveaway unless these happen to be 2 quarterbacks or 2 wide receivers, right? If not, we'll find a home for the Devonta Smith, and then I'm going to go eat some crispy bacon. I'll bring it down here and do it while I'm working. Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Tried your best to trade for him a bunch of different times, and he happens to come out this time. That stayed with where it was, and that's Chris. Chris, oh, congrats. you guys kind of shaking in your boots? That's the quarterback. I thought for sure we would just hit 2 different sports. I kind of don't want to see our quarterback. I want to give away the helmet. I don't want to have that be whatever it would be. Trevor Lawrence. Fresh off his 5-touchdown game. I've had a few Lawrence jerseys over the year. There was a time where I had 3. I think that's my last one for now. I'm definitely going to look for more. I keep passing on because I had so many, or I had a few. Chris, nice hit. Trevor Lawrence. T-Law on the Jags jersey. Fanatic certified. Jaguars logo up there. That is a Nike and his size. It says the size on here on these ones. Extra large. Congrats, Chris. Great hit. A little better now than it has been over the last little bit. Starting to play great. I'm not even sure, like, who is he throwing it to? Who's his main guy? It's not, is it Brian Thomas Jr.? Travis Hunter? I don't know if those are his main guys, but maybe they are. They're supposed to be. Who's he throwing touchdowns to? That's our second Jag jersey today. Look at that. I didn't realize that. 2 Jags right here. Trevor Lawrence and Travis Hunter. Okay, 147. Quarterback makes it tie. Non-quarterback or non-NFL makes it not tie. You guys win. Hail Mary for the quarterback. There are other quarterbacks, right? Yeah, there's a few that got claimed. All right, I'm not going to root against you claimers. That would be very nice. I think 3, 2, 1. I don't know which this is the one or not. I'm laughing because I think it might be a quarterback, but there's several blue and red jerseys. What are the odds if it is? Get out of here, man. Should I do the giveaway anyways? Should I be kind and just do it anyways? How does that even happen? 2 quarterbacks? Oh my gosh. Etienne had 3 TD catches yesterday. Holy moly, I didn't see that. I think I might just have to be kind on this one, guys. Jim Kelly. And this is the cool, is it the old school Mitchell and Ness? Who had Jim Kelly? I don't know, I'm not seeing it. Jim Kelly. Brian W. On your Stamkos, Boldy. You sold Boldy, but kept Jim Kelly. Crazy. I feel like that's, here's what we're going to do, okay? I shouldn't just default to doing it anyways. That's the whole point of the game, right? I wouldn't do it the other way around where if you guys came back and beat me at the end, you know, I don't know why I'm not standing up, but I'm not. I love this jersey. It's an authentic. Jim Kelly, 35 years stamped there, 75th year in the NFL. 1994 Jim Kelly. It's a great jersey. Brian had Kelly. Brian, congrats. Bill says, I have a Miguel Cabrera Nike. I'd trade for that if you're interested. Brian, if you want to trade for Miggy, let us know. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to roll a dice, guys. Because that's kind of cruel. I even said there's no chance you guys don't win, and somehow pull 2 quarterbacks. How about this? I'll let you guys vote. 1 vote each. The first vote that I don't even care if you guys are selfish. The first vote that gets 3 yeses or 3 nos. Go ahead, vote. I won't even roll dice. I will not hold against anyone. I wanted to do the giveaway. If we get 3 yeses, we'll do it. If we get 3 nos and you guys are saying that's not how it works, I won't do it. Don't be shy. Yes, no, I don't care. It does not bother me at all. No baseball, no. Okay, that's a yes, no, yes. Okay, we're doing it. I wanted to do it anyways. There's some no's, there's some yeses. That was a rough ending. I'm not a fan of that. So 5. I even had to count. I guess I had to count Travis Hunter as another too. There's a couple. Downgrade to a mini jersey if you want to give something. I don't care. I think we haven't done a full size in a while. Let's do it. You guys can still pick though. If the winner wants to pick a mini or jersey, you can do that. If you want the Devonta Smith, great. Let's do this giveaway, and I'm gonna eat some bacon, some pancakes. Okay, so everyone that joined gets a chance. Just hang out for a second. We'll do a quick recap as well at the end. I'll try to run through this quick for obvious reasons. Not often I get presented pancakes and bacon at 9 o'clock at night after a long day of work. 7 a.m. until midnight, basically. Larry A on your half spots. Going here. Going here. But you know how, like, in basketball, there's a jump ball, like, it goes your way. Now they're, like, defaulting to doing something nice and not when it's a tie. I just defaulted back to not. We'll call it that then. Nick, Eric, John up there. Did I do the pick one random one? Is that what this is? John through Joe, I think it is. Yes. All right. I'm going to run this list 7 times. Top name can pick whatever one of those 4 items they want. Devonta Smith, full-size Eclipse Bama helmet with the Heisman inscription. Joe Theismann jersey, Devin Hester jersey, or the Darrelle Revis Eclipse Mini for the Pats. Nice job guessing, even though we had to look the other way on a few of those. Okay. 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, come on, 6, and number 7 is Mark. Did you leave, Mark? Mark M. winning. That's the 7th time. Mark, you can pick whatever one of those 4 items you want. Let me know, and I'll get it shipped out to you. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. That was a fun stream. I know we stalled there for a little bit, but that's normal for most. Non-Big Al stuff as a recap. We had Terry McLaurin, Baker Mayfield, both from Radke, with the Travis Hunter in addition. What a great series this is. That's a great jersey. We had Puka Nacua, which was a headliner name, but not on the headliner card. So we still have a headliner out there, but we had a headliner name. That's great. Puka, beautiful card. One of my favorite ones I've seen so far from Denny's Limited. Love the yellow patch. What's your choice? You want me to guess what your choice is? Is that what you're saying? Or what are your choices? Is that what you're asking? We also had Sasha Barkov and Artemi Panarin on the jerseys. Love both those. Carlton Fisk on the bat. I love that too. And then Big Al stuff tonight was Will Anderson, Dante Whitner, Kellen Winslow, Tua Tagovailoa, Deion Sanders, and Patty Mahomes finally came out on VSR4. What are your choices? Devonta Smith, full-size Alabama Eclipse, Heisman 2020 script. And then the other 3 we've been doing on the days where we don't do a full-size. Devin Hester jersey, Joe Theismann scripted jersey, and yeah. Darrelle Revis mini helmet Eclipse for the Pats. Kind of cool. We usually see him on the Jets, so fun to see him on Pats. Those are the 4 options. You don't have to decide right now. If you don't want to, you can let me know tonight. You can tell me now, whatever you want to do. But I'm going to sign off and go eat some pancakes and bacon. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. Congrats to the winners. Sorry to those that had a rough night. hopefully it turns around for you if you're here Wednesday. We'll do some starters tomorrow, and we'll be back Wednesday for normal stream, probably normal weekend as well. And then next week we'll figure out what's going to be different because it's Christmas. All right, guys. Thanks. Yeah, let me know, Mark. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night. Okay, we'll see you.